What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, man, and let's talk about it. Oh, do I have some breaking news? um, like I told you, we have connections and we have people in this industry that hang out with people in very powerful places, and I am very well connected in these circles. Blessed that I am an anonymous NFL general manager over this summer was quoted for saying at a party in a room full of trusted colleagues that the reason that they were going to sign Colin Kaepernick, but here are some of the reasons and issues they had, and it had nothing to do with all the social things he were talking about. That's what the GM said. Like we really thought this guy could fit and make a difference at the skill position, but the reason that they didn't pick him is a few, but the main reason that stuck out to them was they didn't feel he was a cold weather quarterback. They felt he's more of a warm weather quarterback that performs better in warm temperatures than he did in cold temperatures. And they played their games mostly in cold. So he didn't know if that would actually be a good fit for him. Now, and he said ultimately that was the main decision and the main course of action. Now, he did bring up the fact that ownership didn't like the fact that when all of these players were acting out and taking a knee and doing all this social things, that at the end of the season, when he said he would no longer take a knee, he just wanted to bring awareness to it. But next season he wouldn't do it. He would stand. He wouldn't take a knee. They liked that he did that, but he needed to make a statement or do an interview, sit down, get cross interviewed by CBS or something, working with the NFL to make his point. Like, we've made our point. Let's go back to playing football, to put the attention back on football. And they felt like he wasn't keen to doing that and didn't want to do that. And they were like, okay, we think he kind of wants to be this activist person right now. I don't know if he wants to take a year off to think about football. They really didn't know, according to him. This is, this current GM, anonymous GM, is saying at this alleged meeting. So I'm telling it to you as it was told to me. So he's saying that because of these things here, the owner had reservations about bringing him over. Then it became about weather. He's not a cold weather quarterback. Okay, now that's where it ends. Here's where I take over. Now, they're saying that Colin Kaepernick isn't a cold weather quarterback. He played in San Francisco, the Bay. For a lot of people who may not understand, the Bay is not Southern California. It's not. It's not warm. Okay, I mean it's warm sometimes, but I'm from Chicago, and let me remind you what that weather feels like, y'all. It feels like a 50-degree day. That's what it feels like in the Bay. How we feel at 50 degrees, that's how they feel. It's 50 degrees with a 30-degree temperature of wind blowing. That's cold. They have a wind that come right off the ocean. And when that wind come off that ocean, it is bone chilling cold. It goes in your jacket. and starts rumbling you up, that is a cold that goes right to the bone. And it is hard to wrap yourself up against a cold like that. So he's played in cold weather with no sleeves. He had to go on the road and play in cold weather. And he went to the Super Bowl and 2 NFC championship games. It's not a bad resume. And I'm quite sure the team that would want him to come to it have never been in that situation. So I'm not here defending or saying this way or that way, but to me, that's kind of weak. That's kind of like a ridiculous excuse. So y'all tell me what y'all think about it. I'm out.